Today I want to talk about a skill which I believe is kind of underestimated, and it is called RAF. This skill provides you with some flexible, interesting, and maybe unconventional builds. It is very practical for both either raids offense and arena. First, about arena, it is very important to secure a one-shot, otherwise bad things may happen, including Dance Wings of Mercy. Especially for arena, the second effect of RAF is actually very convenient. If HP condition is met, each turn you get -1 cooldown. Let's say with the stun counter RAF Ruptured Sky, you bait the first initiating enemy and kill them. Later, next turn you can keep your distance from the enemy by running away, coming back later with Ruptured Sky ready, and +10 true damage. For arena, I believe, when there are still 4 enemies in the battlefield, it is easier to just bait and tank. When there are less enemies in the battlefield, it becomes much easier to just play or face them, one by one. And this is why RAF is convenient. First turn, you bait, tank, and counter-attack with a special. Next turn, you wait, run away, and come back with a special charged. And hopefully securing again a one-shot. Especially now we are in Gen 5 and those new units can easily reach 80+ attack. Some of your units may not be able to take one single hit. This would be a typical build I would suggest if you're going for Distant Counter RAF Ruptured Sky. You have Huge Fan, so you get -2 cooldown per foe's attack. So the first counter attack is a Ruptured Sky, Joint Drive attack to increase the damage, and especially Sorcery Blade, because most foes will have higher, and I would say maybe much higher defense than resistance. Chrome will obviously die to this. I'm not sure about Legendary Dimitri. I didn't do the math yet. Maybe he survives, I don't know. But sure, Chrome is dead. He's good as dead. So this build is very practical for arena. Now let's talk about Either Raid. For Either Raid, I can suggest these builds. For example, you have Brave Actor. He cancels follow-up. He gets a guaranteed follow-up. Soul and Wrath. Using Brave Lucina, each counter attack is a soul. And this is very interesting of a build because the main discussion about a Brave Actor build usually is asking about which special should he be using, Soul or Bonfire. Some people say yes, in some cases Bonfire is better, in some cases Soul is better, because they assume a special fighter build This one, however, gives you more damage from Wrath and more healing as well. Soul and Wrath, so you get plus 10 damage, true damage, which is very nice. If you're not afraid of impact skill, you can use attack def solo or attack res solo when it comes out. For the C slot, you can use attack smoke, or again, if you're afraid that you cannot one-shot something, you can use def smoke. This build is very good, especially against Frazier in Anima season, because she will cancel your follow-up no matter what you do. So if you fail at killing Frazier, she gets danced and she hit you again with Moonbow charged, and that is not very good. But now with plus 10 true damage, there is a good chance Frazier is dead, especially if you use attack def or res solo. Another build that is very interesting and I can see it work. It's a double Wrath build, again assuming Brave Lucina support, with instant soul, plus 20 true damage. Again, if you're afraid of missing a one-shot, you can use Def Smoke instead of Attack Smoke. And for the seal, again, when it comes out, you probably want to use Attack Res Solo with Air's Blessing. I think it's better for light season because in Astra season you're fighting Frazier and Frazier gets a follow-up. If she gets danced by Mirabilis, you get debuffed and she gets a follow-up before you counter attack. So the Wrath build is unconventional, but it might be working on either of his actor. I am obviously excluding infantry melee because they have a lower defense and res, so they probably want something like no follow-up or damage reduction. Spurn is a lot better because you deal only 5 true damage, but at least you get damage reduction, so your tanking ability becomes much more consistent. So this is why I am only covering armor units with Wrath build. This being said, there's still another type of unit that I need to talk about. Those are the beasts. There is only one beast I know which can definitely make a very good use of Destined Counter Wrath for either raids. It's Bridal Nayla. Again, I assume you are using Soul, but this time the nice thing about Bridal Nayla is that you don't need Brave Lucina. When you look at the description, grants special cooldown -1 after combat. So what you need to do is initiate on the enemy, ideally killing a ranged unit. So this will help you charging up the special. So next turn, when the enemy attacks, you immediately counter attack with Soul. Destined Counter Wrath. It's a double Wrath build meant to one-shot the enemy. As for the C slot, Attack Smoke or Death Smoke, And the Seal again, attack res solo. If you use her in Astra Season with Primaria, providing plus 3 attack, plus 3 res, it could be a good partner. And because you don't need Brave Lucina, you probably want another partner. And I think the best one could be a ranged damage dealer. Because I think the main threat of Bridal Nayla is actually a unit that is used very often in Aether Raid's defense, Eliwood. Not because of his impact and being red, but also very important because he has guard effect, special fighter. Because of that, you cannot use Soul Double Wrath, so you need a unit who can one-shot Eliwood from a distance. This could be the best partner for Bridal Nayla, but I can definitely see it work. Inflicting minus 5 defense attack. So these are some ideas for the Wrath build. If I have a spare Wrath, I would definitely use it on Nayla. You don't necessarily need high merge, but +1 is definitely okay. I think you can make it work. There are only few units in Aether Raids for Aether Raids that can make good use of Destined Counter Wrath. Could be one of these actors, or could be Nayla. The list of course is very restrictive, but hopefully in the future we might get more of these beast units with +10 true damage to make this build work for more units. So that's it for my ideas of Wrath build. I hope you appreciate it. Thanks for watching.